Welcome to Business Decoded. Today I break down how Spotify anticipated the transformation of music consumption and used it not just as a platform, but as a strategic move to reshape the music industry and global listening habits. For many, streaming looked like a threat to artists and record labels. In reality, Spotify turned it into a long-term strategy. To understand why, we need to look at Spotify not just as an app, but as a system, a brand, and a decision-maker that played several moves ahead in the digital era. Spotify's rise was never accidental. From its early launch in Sweden to global expansion, each decision increased user adoption, industry influence, and data-driven insights. Spotify didn't just react to change, it positioned itself inside it. By focusing on convenience and personalization, Spotify reached critical mass. Playlists, algorithmic recommendations, and mobile access reshaped listening behavior. But more importantly, Spotify built something beyond streaming. It built a global music ecosystem that connected artists, labels, and listeners. This was not luck. It was strategy fully anticipated. Throughout its growth, Spotify invested in consistency, focusing on data, user experience, and global licensing partnerships. Year after year, it expanded. While others struggled to monetize, Spotify adapted. This resilience allowed it to control timing, a rare advantage in the entertainment industry. By the late 2010s, Spotify understood the reality of music distribution. Labels wanted reach, artists wanted visibility, consumers wanted convenience and value. Spotify anticipated the shift. Its freemium model wasn't just about subscriptions, it was about leverage. Spotify wasn't just offering music, it was building influence, data, and attention at scale. By positioning itself as the intermediary, Spotify became more than a platform. It became the standard. Labels and artists followed. Global audiences tuned in, and competitors struggled to match. What made this move strategic was timing. Spotify entered before streaming became normalized. Before global adoption, it positioned itself as a reference point, not a follower. Beyond tech, Spotify reshaped the business ecosystem. It shifted power between labels, artists, and consumers. Spotify became the bridge between digital innovation and traditional music. Its presence legitimized streaming as the dominant music consumption model. This wasn't about replacing radio or CDs. It was about expanding the music economy's center of gravity. At the same time, Spotify protected its brand. It remained central, not peripheral. It stayed visible, relevant, and competitive. Instead of being another app, it became essential. Spotify didn't just grow by chance. It grew by anticipating change, managing its platform as a brand, choosing influence over short-term gains, and shaping a new music reference globally. This wasn't disruption. It was strategic foresight, not just for Spotify, but for the entire music industry. If you want more deep dives into the strategies behind iconic companies and global systems, subscribe to Business Decoded.